How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption. This is Contemption Gaming. This video is going to be quick, but we're going to go over how I manage all my farms. You'll see here that I've got 6 farms that I manage, all within 1937. These are the castles that gather all the resources I need for training and for fighting. My main card up at the top I use for collecting gems, and pretty much only gems unless there's a bastion quest during Heroic Anthem here. But I'm just going to show you how I log on to these, quickly send out marches, do day-to-day things to make sure that I'm getting as much out of my farms as I can. So take a look. Thanks for joining me, guys. Okay, so here we are. I have all of my farms on here. We'll log into the first one. Now, it does say in New Kingdoms, when you create accounts, you can have 2 per kingdom maximum. For whatever reason, Lilith allows you to migrate in other accounts. So I've created these over the time. I've been playing Rise of Kingdom now for, it's got to be almost 3 years, or actually just over 3 years now. So before immigration was a thing, there was jumper accounts. People still use jumper accounts, but that's why I have so many accounts that I eventually just migrated over to 1937, and I have them gathering all of my resources. Now you'll see you need CH25 to be in Heroic Anthem. That's a requirement. I also have my trading post up at 25 for less taxes. I think those are 2 things you should definitely upgrade. You need to upgrade if you want them in Lost Kingdom. And all I quickly do is honestly just find the nearest resources. I'm right next to a circle. Awesome resources here. Probably some of the best you can get. Obviously some over here aren't that great, but we're just going to send them out. So I'll do that. Obviously, you have to fight with verification. You pretty much have to do this on every account. Oh, wow, this is a tough one. Where is the lightning bolt? I think that's it. Oh, got it. So when you first start after reset, your farms take a lot longer to manage. You want to do as much of this as you can for all the free resources, for the speed ups, for pretty much everything. And I'll just quickly, those 2 are stuck. I don't know why it's stuck there. And then that's pretty much it. Sometimes I will go for the silver keys, and that's because it gives you free resources right there. What is that? 30,000 resources just by clicking a button. Can't complain with that. I will do animal bones just because I like crafting gear, gathering gear for my farms. It just helps speed things up, gets me more resources. And that's pretty much it. I will, of course, more free resources. I will grab all of these. I'm thankful to have my farm accounts mostly in one of the main alliances, and that's because flags give you more spaces, and there's a lot of flagging to do in Lost Kingdom. So if you can put them in here, it helps your growth a lot. And we'll just help person, and I'll move on. Now, before I do, of course, you want to grab all of these. For something like this, I will trade in and grab the commander sculpture chest so that I can level up my gathering commanders. As you'll see, I have most of them at high levels. All of them pretty much at 40. I've got gathering gear. They're awesome. I'm surprised. Yeah, no, everybody's out. I don't use all of them as primary, but when I do, they have pretty decent gear. It costs gold to craft those, but on your off time, when you have a full march from every farm in the Alliance gold pit, it adds up pretty quickly. But now I'll just go on to the next one, and I'll just continue that cycle. It'll take, after the initial restart time, it takes about 3 minutes per farm to quickly log on. Oh, one march is actually still out. That's good. Just send off your farms. Sometimes I don't even collect. That one was a little empty, but I'm just going to go finish it anyways. It's a farm account. Why not? I'll do the collection here. Just make sure I'm staying on top of everything. Grab the resources. Grab that. I'll donate just in case I'm not on for a while. I don't want to max out donations. They add to your alliance credits. Alliance credits are good, and the main reason is passport pages. Now, people might say, well, why are you collecting passport pages unless you plan on migrating? I have no plans to migrate, but I think anybody who's played this game for a long period of time knows that sometimes you're made to migrate, whether your kingdom runs into a civil war, or everybody migrates out and there's nobody left, or people want to go as a group back to Light versus Dark or KVK2 or whichever. It's good to keep these. Buying new world bundles on farms does not seem like a fun thing to do. So just by keeping those, I think it's a smart idea. Some people might be like, well, why are you buying passport pages? I'm just, preparing my account for what I can't predict in the future. And I think everybody should really be aware of that as a requirement. And you never know what updates Lilith comes up with. Maybe migrating back or forward is really the only option to stay relevant. And that's something that my main struggles with, which is why I farm gems, is trying to stay relevant with whales who can spend, hundreds of dollars a week when that's not a budget that I want to allocate to a mobile game. But that's that farm, and I will just continue the cycle all the way through. All of my accounts, except for the last one, are CH25 with Trading Post 25. The last one I'm still working on, so it's not really getting me much material because I'm using it to invest into that account. But as you can tell, with 6 farms, I have 30 gathering marches going out and gathering for me. So even with 8% tax on a Trading Post level 25, you're getting huge amounts of resources. There's no reason for my main to have to gather resource tiles when I could be gathering gems. It just makes way more sense. So I think that if you have farms like this, really utilize them, make them work for you, level them up so that you can use them in Lost Kingdom and you're not paying as many taxes, and you're just going to better your game. I can do a Mightiest Governor event, train a whole bunch of troops, and I barely dip below 1 billion resources from each one. So it's definitely something you want to keep on top of. That's pretty much all I've got, guys. I'm going to cycle through and send out the farmers so that I'm still gathering resources. But if you guys like these videos, please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.